Hello, Magma Dromes. There are so many of you. Are Zero and Azure my first Trails games? My first Trails game was Trails of Cold Steel 1, but I played it when it came out, which I think was like 2012. So between then and now, I've forgotten everything. And Zero, which I just finished, I guess I would now say would be my first game. As far as my memory is concerned. That's not what I want. This is what I want. I should have healed you before I opened a monster chest. Oh well. It didn't matter. Okay. That's so without purpose. You know what? Well, we could see the new one. No, we can't. They're too far away. I lied. We can't see that either. Dang. There's no way to reach both. Fine. Fine. This is so without purpose, but fine. Goodbye. Leveling up a lot. Thank you. That makes me think I'm under-leveled. Swordbreaker. I think that's a new one. Don't forget that you can return to the SSS's car to the garage remotely. Just open the state map and press triangle. I think the car is already in the garage. I feel like I'm going to lose the car a lot in this game, but I'm pretty positive it's in the garage right now. What does Swordbreaker do for me? Fire times 4. Ooh. 15% chance to lower enemy strength by 25%. Huh. Does that count as a status ailment, or can that be placed like alongside Seal? Okay, I don't think I need blind anymore. I'm going to put Swordbreaker. Yeah. This is 2 fire, 1, what does this give? 2, so it's 6, 8. I really need 1 more freaking fire, huh? That's obnoxious. If there was a way for me to get Seal onto Ellie right now, this would get rid of... What does this get rid of? This gets rid of breath, so I do not want to do that. Curses. We're so close to having nice things. Do I need evade 1? This has to be wind. Never mind. I think I might just have to wait until we get another quartz with fire on it. The Crossbell duology is your favorite out of the arcs? It's fun to see more Trails. I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like the cast of characters. It'll show up on the map so you can't lose it. That's good. That's good. Also, being able to force it back to the garage is very good. Because it's just going to get left on the side of the road a lot. I want 1 more fire. Why do you hate me? Or a way to get water on something else so that I can keep Tyr and I definitely took Seal off of Noelle and didn't put it back on. Have that back. So close to greatness, and yet so far. Oh, hi. I don't think he has any fire. It'll die anyway. A U material. Interesting. Bird, I was in the middle of something. I wanted to read this chest. Earth and fire. We have Death Spiral now, though. That's nice. It just uses, like, a solid third of your EP, which is unfortunate. But it's so fun. I'm excited to get to see that attack, but against something more than these birds. It was really just out of the line. That's lame. Monster egg. Okay. Part 19. Seemingly confident with this decision, Cyril gave the chest a light but defiant tap on its lid and exited the room. This is the right way to go about it, he thought as he went to rap on Genevieve's door. It is. That is a nightmare waiting to happen. Oh, that's right. This is our first time coming to Armorica in this game. I hope Mr. Hayworth is here so that I don't have to continue to try and hunt him down. I think that's his car. Well, isn't that a breathtaking sight? This is Armorica Village, right? Yes, it is. Their main industries are agriculture, livestock, and beekeeping. This is one of the few places where the legend of the divine wolves still persists. That's right. It's also the first location we ever investigated outside the city. Oh yeah, the incident with the Mafia's warhounds. That takes me back. I remember us handing off the investigation to all of you, back when the special support section was just some no-name police squad. Ironically, the whole dang mess could have been avoided if not for that corrupt idiot of a commander you had. That case was also when we met Zeit. It was only thanks to him saving us that we were able to resolve the case. And he's been a great help to us ever since. Best doggo. Not just in fights, but in other cases where we've needed his support too. Isn't it more than half the people you meet end up having to bail you out? Are you judging me? I mean, why else would you hire me on? The SSS practically specializes in having the spotlight stolen from them. Rude. Can it, Wazy? Dang it, man. Picking at some old wounds. Well, now you're part of the team, so now you get to feel our pain. Congratulations. Well, I think we've come a long way since those days, and our best are still ahead of us, I'd say. Pretty sure this is Hayworth's car. Hello. Howdy and welcome to Armorica Village. Our village raises crops, livestock, and bees. We've also got our fair share of scenic views, so feel free to stay a while. Do you have any books that I can steal? I forgot to see what the paint looked like on our car. It's been peaceful around here lately, and thanks to the rain we've had, the crops have been doing well. Still, it's weather like today's that makes me want to bask in the sun. Maybe I could spread some straw in the bed of the orbital truck and lie down for a nap. I don't know if maybe it's just me, but straw is not a comfortable thing to lay on. I would never choose that. I think I would rather lay on the actual ground than lay on straw. Harold stopped in earlier to do some business. Oh, so he is here. He's a real promising merchant, that one. Jay could stand to follow his example. Let me buy stuff. Racing flags. Of course it's for Noel. Why wouldn't it be for Noel? They said I could buy car stuff, but no one is selling car stuff. Lame. Welcome. Go ahead and have a look-see around or whatever. Okay. We've got some, honey, I guess. Man, I wasn't made for this customer service stuff. Apparently you weren't made for talking to people in a normal fashion either. Children. This village has way too much peace and quiet. The only news we get around here is just our cow gave birth and stuff like that. Can't something big and exciting happen for once? It did, a couple months ago, when it was attacked by, quote, wolves. Aretha officially moved here not too long ago. Her sons become good friends with our Camille and Pulley. I'm glad to see they're all getting along. They've been renting a room at the inn for the time being. I should go say hello every now and then. Oh, so they actually moved here. We grow all sorts of veggies here. The sun shines down on them real good in these parts. That's where all the flavor comes from. Then we ship them out to the city. Tickles me pink to know even the city folk can enjoy our harvest. Is there a treasure chest in here again? There is not. Rude. Our crop yield and livestock haven't been doing well lately, so the village's finances are on the downturn. Despite that, the village chief, my father, still refuses to let go of his old ways of thinking. As the future chief of this village, it's my responsibility to do something about this. Good luck. Mr. Hayworth isn't in here. He's probably at the inn, I guess. Hello. Oh, the special support section. It's been a while, Chief Tolta. That it has. I heard you all had resumed your duties. It's good to see you're in good health. Sigh. Is something the matter, sir? Well, I've been dealing with a personal problem lately, but it's hardly significant enough for me to trouble you all with. I really don't mind, though. If you have an issue, there's no harm in at least telling us what it is. Yeah, keeping this stuff all bottled up can't be good for your health. And you never know, the SSS may be able to help you out. Is this a hidden quest? I appreciate that, but it's really nothing so important. If I can't solve it on my own, I'll send you a request, but for now, don't give it a second thought. Well, all right, if you insist. Please get in touch if you ever need anything in that case. Of course, you'll be the first I turn to. This particular issue is one I should be dealing with myself to begin with. If anything goes wrong, I'll ask for your assistance, but for now, don't give it a second thought. So it's not a quest yet, but it might be in the future? My husband and son have been getting into rather intense discussions about the village's future recently. That isn't necessarily a bad thing, but neither is willing to concede a rege, so it always ends up spiraling out of control. At this rate, our relationship with Derek is only bound to get worse. Gives me a migraine. I bet it does. I bet it does. Not this way. This way. But first, fishing. Fish. The only rod I have. Dumplings. Dang, I suck at this today. Give me the fish, please, though. Thank you. Armorica and carp. Wind, Sepith times 20. Let's try earthworm. Why am I so bad at this today? But at least we can get something from earthworm. That's something. Okay. I'm doing this until I actually get the fish. Give me the fish. Thank you. Just a tiger rockfish again. I don't need that. Keith. Oh, my dearest Seely. Every day she graces this inn with her presence. Oh, I think that's a recipe on the wall. Her smile is just so captivating. Time slips away when I see her, and I end up staying here all day. Give me the recipe. Omelet rice. We're learning things. Mr. Hayworth really isn't here. Oh, here he is. Okay. Oh, Mr. Hayworth, so you're in Armorica today. The special support section. Fancy meeting you here. And yes, I came over to conduct some business negotiations. Another day of honest work, I take it? Indeed. And as luck may have it, my trip here has earned me some favorable deals. Speaking of which, would you all be so kind as to accept this from me? Honey syrup times 10. Thank you. Yo, can we really have all this? Absolutely. I ended up with some extras in one of my transactions. My family couldn't possibly use it all, so I hope they can be of use to you. I don't think honey actually goes bad, though. I think it crystallizes, but you can just heat it up and then it uncrystallizes. And then it's fine. In that case, we'll gladly accept them. On the bright side of things, I've been able to make some lucrative deals today. Unfortunately, Chief Tolta and Derek's arguments show no signs of slowing. I'm rather concerned about them both. The relationship as father and son must be incredibly strained. I really think that is going to be a hidden quest at some point. Oh, book about a car. Car Freak Volume 2. Pop paintwork. Interesting. Oh, you're Aretha. I moved here from Crossbell City with my son, Stefan, a while back. He hated it at first, but thankfully I think he's gotten used to living here. Can you really call it moving somewhere if all you do is stay in a hotel? Oh, you folks were with the police. What was it, the special support section? Thank you for all your help before. Same here. I remember when you saved those tourists over at the ancient battlefield. Oh yeah, the ones that were explicitly warned to not go there and then went there anyway. Oh yeah, I caused you a bit of trouble with that overdue library book too. That as well. Don't worry about it, it's all part of the job. Have there been any other strange incidents around here recently? Not particularly. The village has been pretty peaceful as of late. I should mention, though, that we've had some unfamiliar faces passing through. Oh yeah, that giant red-headed man and his cohorts. A giant red-headed man? Would you say his hair was the same shade as mine? Now that you mention it, yeah, that looks about right. Aside from the big guy, there was an energetic young girl with the same red hair. Not her, please, no. Would you happen to have any idea why they were here or what they were doing? Sorry, but I wasn't really keeping too close of an eye on them. Did you see anything, Alf? Well, I did see them buying some things from the general store. Cheese, bacon, rye bread, and the like. All of it in bulk, too. Ol Rayer was over the moon. He made a mountain of mirror off of them. Interesting. So the Red Constellation visited this village. They were stocking up on provisions from the sound of it. Everything they bought has a long shelf life. Jaegers always maintain a sizable food supply. It's a fundamental part of how they operate. Battles could break out at any time, so they always need to be prepared for the unexpected. A corps as battle-hardened as them isn't gonna cut corners on this sort of thing. You learn something new every day. Still, could that really be the only reason they were here? We can't know for sure. For now, let's make a note of what we've learned and move on. Thank you. This might be very helpful. Please feel free to contact us if you ever need anything. Can't say I understand what this is all about, but I can tell it's no light work. Stop by when you have time to spare, and I'll whip up some of my delicious omelet rice for you. Well, since you kindly posted the recipe on the wall, I can now make my own omelet rice, which sounds really delicious right now. I don't feel like walking. Take me home. I also don't want to go to Tangram Gate yet. Take me home.